Head to head, Fury or Usyk.
Okay.
Okay. So jab,
Tyson.
defensive work,
Usyk.
chin,
I would have to say both of them. So he definitely has to go in there with a focused attitude and being able to throw a lot more punches.
head to head, Fury or Usyk.
Okay.
Okay. So jab,
Tyson.
Lennon Lewis has come forth giving his analysis, predictions, and breakdowns of the upcoming fights. When asked by Box Nation if either Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk have what it takes to join him in the list of one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, Lennox Lewis provided his expert analysis, stating that the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk will be difficult for both of them. He added that it's going to be mentally tough, it's going to be physically tough, they're going to push each other on the mental basis far, they're going to push each other on the physically far. In addition, Lennon Lewis said that both fighters are eager to win this fight, and one of them has not lost even a single matchup in his career, and he would not be adding a loss anytime soon. When asked about his prediction, he stated, I think it's going to be a banger of a fight. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a serious fight.
They're having another fight. Tyson Fury has to win that fight, so he's going to be more focused. He's going to put a little bit more weight on to get through this fight, and he's a lot more serious.
In a conversation with a news reporter from IFL TV, Lennon Lewis shared his thoughts on Vladimir Klitschko and the possibility of facing Tyson Fury based on His Excellency's instructions if he wins against Alexander Usyk, or regarding Klitschko's general return. Lewis stated that since there is an ongoing war in Vladimir Klitschko's country, he won't be back just to face off Tyson.
There's a war in their country, and they're focused on that. I definitely know that. I don't think he's going to come back just to do that.
Lennox Lewis shed light on Alexander Usyk's fighting style, calling him a mover. He says Usyk steps in range and punches the opponent, lands a few combos, then steps out again. He added that Alexander Usyk is intelligent and possesses amazing battle IQ and in-ring IQ. He stated that he fought with Alexander Usyk. He would try to land as many uppercuts as possible. He considers the uppercut Alexander's weakness, stating, I would throw uppercuts, he's susceptible to uppercuts, and I throw mean uppercuts.
Alexander Usyk has proven himself time and time again, and he's still undefeated. So it really comes down to who boxes the best, who's smart in the ring.
In response to a question about Alexander Usyk's body being vulnerable, Lennox Lewis stated that if a fighter is known to have a vulnerable body, that fighter will be silently working on his counterattack, will be silently working on his body so people may believe that the body is vulnerable. But when the moment comes, the fighter shows that he is not playing around and means business.
defensive work,
Usyk.
chin,
I would have to say both of them.
footwork,
Lennox Lewis stated that Tyson Fury has a size advantage and advised him to utilize more jabs in the ring. This strategy could help Fury maintain distance and control the pace of the fight. By leveraging his reach, he can frustrate his opponents and set up more powerful punches. Lewis emphasized the importance of technique in maximizing Fury's physical gifts, suggesting that a focused approach could lead to greater success in high-stakes bouts. He stated, I like Tyson with a little more weight. Maybe he'll come in with more weight this time. Lennon Lewis believes that Tyson is a good performer even when he has more weight on, and states that using his weight, he can push his opponents out of range.
There's a lot of different things that Tyson Fury can do to unhinge Alexander Usyk and make it a harder fight for him to.
A reporter asked Lennox Lewis in a press conference about how he predicts Alexander Usyk would win the rematch. Lennon said that Alexander Usyk's approach is good and he should be carrying out the same tactic just a step further, and Usyk should make sure he is not in range for any uppercuts. He also advised Usyk to keep his momentum going, and he should be moving around the ring. Lennox Lewis stated, if it ain't broken, don't fix it in that sense, you know. Really do the same.
Make sure that you're not there for the uppercuts, keep the movement going, and be the one that lands the most blows.
Lennox Lewis was asked how he envisions Tyson Fury winning the upcoming fight. In his response, Lewis articulated that he believes Fury has a strong chance of securing victory if he can effectively establish and land his jabs right from the start. He emphasized the importance of a more aggressive approach, suggesting that Fury should not only rely on his skills, but also actively press the action. Furthermore, Lewis pointed out the significance of Fury utilizing his height and weight as critical advantages in the ring. By leveraging these physical attributes, Fury can create opportunities to dominate dominate the fight and control the pace. Lewis concluded his analysis by stating, "Don't be there for the hit, apply yourself a bit more," reinforcing his belief in Fury's potential for success if he implements this strategy effectively.
Establishing his size, rough him up a bit, use that big 6'9" body and, put on Usyk and make it harder for him.
During a recent press conference, Lennox Lewis shared with the media that after watching the first fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, he revisited his own bouts with Evander Holyfield. He compared the two fights and noted a significant difference. Alexander Usyk exhibited more seriousness and focus than Tyson Fury, who appeared to lack both seriousness and focus. Lewis emphasized that this level of determination is crucial in high-stakes matches. He also mentioned how Usyk's tactical approach was reminiscent of his own strategies against Holyfield. The former champion expressed hope that Fury would find a way to channel his potential more effectively. Ultimately, this could lead to an exciting rematch between the two fighters.
They're having another fight. Tyson Fury has to win that fight, so he's going to be more focused. He's going to put a little bit more weight on to get through this fight, and he's a lot more serious.
In another recent interview, Lennon Lewis discussed his view on how he cannot speak against Alexander Usyk not winning the rematch. He emphasized that Usyk has consistently time and time again proved that he is not to be taken lightly, whereas Tyson Fury clowned around a lot and underestimated Alexander Usyk as he was not as serious as he needed to be or should have been. Lennon Lewis added that Tyson Fury was not wise in the first match and he should not have played as much. His style actively demonstrates that when you play around too much, your opponent will take advantage of you.
And Alexander Usyk is a difficult opponent. He moves all the time. He's always throwing punches. He's in great shape. And that's hard to beat. I've always said the bigger man always should win.
Lennox Lewis has expressed his firm belief that, in boxing, the bigger fighter should generally have the advantage and emerge victorious, provided they approach the fight strategically and execute their game plan effectively. He specifically pointed out Tyson Fury's unique physical attributes, such as his towering size and exceptional reach, as key factors that could give him the edge against Alexander Usyk. Lewis emphasized that Tyson Fury needs to utilize these attributes wisely to control the pace of the fight and keep Usyk at bay. He advised Fury to focus on maintaining his distance, leveraging his superior reach to neutralize Usyk's speed and technical precision. According to Lewis, these physical advantages, when paired with a sound strategy, could significantly increase Fury's chances of victory. Over the years, Lewis has reiterated the importance of playing to one's strengths, especially in high-stakes matchups like this one. He has frequently highlighted Fury's ability to adapt and his high boxing IQ, which, if combined with his physical prowess, make him a formidable force in the heavyweight division. As Lennox Lewis shared his thoughts, he humorously added that he hopes Fury is taking notes. With the fight drawing closer, all eyes are on Fury to see if he heeds the advice of one of boxing's greatest legends.
If they do the right things. So Tyson Fury has to do the right things in this fight to win. And that's use his jab, use his size, use his movement.
During the same interview, Lennon was asked how a fighter should retire while maintaining good health. The host complimented Lennox Lewis on retiring in good health and inquired about how he accomplished this. Lennon emphasized the importance of listening to one's body and knowing when to step away from the sport. He also highlighted the necessity of a solid support system, including coaches and family, to help make informed decisions. Ultimately, Lennon stressed that prioritizing long-term well-being over fame and fortune is crucial for any athlete. He stated, "I listened to Muhammad Ali, who said, 'Hit and don't get hit.'"
And if you don't get hit, you'll have a longer life leveraging in boxing. And the other thing, how do you keep your money?
Boxers, after retirement, face financial issues or issues with handling money the smart way. The interviewer asked Lennon Lewis about how a boxer should spend his money. Lennon Lewis gave advice to boxers that they should not overspend and use it wisely. Otherwise, they would not know when it all went away. He further added, "My mom says you can only drive one car at a time, so I only bought one car." He discouraged the idea of buying cars when you do not really need them. He added, "I seen other people out there buying 2, 3, 4 cars. Why? You don't need to." Lennox Lewis was speaking with Fight Hub TV when Usyk came and stood behind him. It was a short, playful, and respectful interaction between the two. The host asked Alexander Usyk about his favorite fight of Lennox Lewis. Alexander replied that his favorite bout was the one between Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. He mentioned that he was emotional and cried after watching the fight. He thought Mike won, but Lennox started to counter and landed punches on Mike Tyson.
Champ, absolute.
Oh, that was a unbeknownst cameo there. That was kind of cool. What do you think about this man here, Usyk?
It's funny, and it's no disrespect, right? But everybody has that animal sign, And he reminds me of a bunny rabbit because
The interviewer inquired about Lennox Lewis's thoughts about Alexander Usyk. He praised Alexander Usyk and compared him to a bunny rabbit. He said that Usyk reminded him of a bunny rabbit, as Usyk's movement is splendid inside the ring. He is fast just as a bunny rabbit. Lennox Lewis adds that Tyson Fury reminds him of a giraffe, as a giraffe is huge and towering, and so is Fury.
he's like a giraffe. So it's like I see them like two animals fighting each other, but who's gonna win? Is it the bunny rabbit or is it the giraffe?
Lennox Lewis has voiced his concern that many of today's fighters are neglecting the importance of the jab, a fundamental tool in boxing. He explained that the best heavyweights in history mastered the jab and consistently used it to control their fights. The jab is a main weapon of a fighter, highlighting its crucial role in both offense and defense. He further noted that the lack of emphasis on the jab isn't limited to heavyweights alone, pointing out that even fighters in the lighter divisions are not utilizing it as much as they should. According to Lewis, this oversight could be limiting the effectiveness and versatility of today's boxers, underscoring the need to return to the basics of the sport.
Young boys out there, young boxers, the jab.
Lennox Lewis has shared valuable insights that make it clear the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk is set to be an epic battle. His analysis of their strengths, weaknesses, and strategies emphasizes the complexity and excitement surrounding this heavyweight showdown. As Fight Night draws near, fans around the world are eagerly anticipating how these two titans will face off in the ring. Will Tyson Fury's size, reach, and adaptability secure him the win, or will Alexander Usyk's speed, precision, and high ring IQ prove too much to handle once again? One thing is certain, both fighters have the tools to cement their legacies, but only one will emerge victorious. Stay tuned for what promises to be an unforgettable fight. Let us know in the comments your predictions. Are you Team Fury or Team Usyk? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breakdowns, analyses, and exclusive boxing content. See you on Fight Night.